Welcome back to another Squid video. It's been a really long time, but today I want to discuss the new top 5 best Warzone loadouts in COD right now. I know I haven't published in a long time, but I've kind of been really wanting to play some COD recently, and a lot of people have been asking, when are you coming back? So I'm like, alright, let's see what this video does. And yeah, I love this game, and I got some really cool metas you probably won't even see online. I make these just handmade. I kind of test them out, and I put a lot of time in these. I hope you enjoy. Alright, so we are going to start off with the first meta gun. So we're going to basically do, like, I try to make different loadouts to kind of show you different perks and stuff. So I'm going to show you, like, all the different loadouts at a time, and obviously you can pick and choose. I like this SMG, I like that AR. This is, we'll save this one for last. This is one of my favorites right now. So we're going to start, let's start with loadout number 2. So, yeah, I hand select these. I'm making these probably for really any Warzone map works. I mean, even zombies works. But squads, solos, and I'll let you know, like, hey, maybe you should use this attachment if you're trying to fight a squad, maybe this attachment for a solo. This is going to be basically the perk package we're going to be using, pretty much of all the different loadouts. So we have Irritated. This is good for gas damage. So if you are someone who likes to tank gas, stims, not really that, but I don't really do that usually, but 20% less gas damage, and 10% movement increase in the storm from the gas. It is so good. Especially the movement. Like, you fly in the gas. It's awesome. If you never go in the gas, you're always kind of in a car, sleight of hand can be good. Let's say I'll show you some, I have some, like, big boy LMGs, so maybe sleight of hand might be good. As you see, the slower the base reload time, the bigger the bonus. Focus is terrible. Battle harden's pretty bad. If you do use a riot shield, I would use EOD. It's one of the best ones. Yeah, players with full armor and health are not down when stuck with sticky grenade. That's huge for when you have a riot shield. I know not everybody plays with that. Yeah, or Mountaineer. I never really use. They're pretty generous how much fall damage you take, so I really wouldn't worry about that too much. Double time, I love it. Increases attack sprint duration and reduces refresh time. Tempered, this is interesting. Either I'd pick Tempered if you run out of plates. If you love your stims, smoke grenades, maybe you want to do resupply. I totally get that. Quick Fix is good if you're in a lot of battles and you're always like super low in life. It's not my favorite, but if that's what you like, that's cool. And yeah, if you jump a lot, this might be good, but everything else, it's okay. Then the High Alert. This is a very interesting, I love High Alert. It's huge because it basically has an orange bar kind of around your screen when anyone's looking at you, which is huge because you won't get shot in the back by a sniper. I wouldn't probably use Ghost, just kind of stay in the move unless you sit in camp, but it's only when you're moving though. So it isn't just when you're sitting still like you used to be. Shrouded. This is good. If you're playing solos, maybe you're far out, kind of you're sniping. Let's say you're on this big tower and or a skyscraper. You get sniped from far away. This Shrouded perk can save your life. You can drop a smoke grenade and basically you can self-revive. This is very underrated. It's really annoying to try to fight against people in that. Especially long range. Obviously close range you usually get back up, but this is really good. I love Shrouded. So definitely if you're probably using a sniper, this is probably what I'd use. High Alert's good too, it's hard. You kind of can see prefer. Some people like Flex and Resolute. They're okay. That's my perk practice, do whatever you want. Alright, for lethals and tacticals. I won't go over every single tactical and lethal for each loadout. It's kind of what I'm using generally. Throwing knife might be good, especially if you're playing with squads. Let's say you run into a building, you see a guy, you shoot him, but it's squads, so he just gets down. Throwing knife is good because it's just a quick kill. Throw it, pick it back up, and then they're dead. The only other grenade I'd use is a thermite. Thermites insta-kill riot shield players. If you hit any person with a thermite, they will die. They will get knocked. And it's super close to dying. But they will get knocked. If you throw a thermite at a riot shield player and you hit a riot shield at all, as long as you just stick onto it, they will die. They will get knocked. This is really huge. This is probably the main grenade I'm using because you just destroy the riot shielders. It's massive. I would definitely use this. Don't use the sticky grenade for the Simtex. I don't know why they changed it. But you don't have to use that. Just use the thermite. Yeah, let's dive into guns. I try to, I don't really look up the loadouts online. I kind of enjoy what I want to, I kind of see what I enjoy. Maybe I like more damage, maybe I like more recoil. And then I kind of customize my gun to that. I also could make a video showing how you can make your own loadouts. You don't even watch any videos, like how you can make it suited to you. So, I mean, someone wants to comment, make the video, even just one comment, I'll be more than happy to do it. Alright, this is what I've been waiting for. Sorry, a lot of yapping. This is SVA. This is not the top loadout. This is probably around number 4, number 5. We kind of go in different orders. This is probably the top 4 best loadout. We have the Jack Glassless Optic. Really can be any optic you want, but I would recommend Jack Glassless. It's way less recoil, visual recoil. Precision Barrel. SVA is good. I'll talk about that in a second. But SVA is pretty good right now. It's a good long-range AR. You have to use a Precision Barrel. So this gives you a good amount of damage, and then a good amount of recoil. And then it takes out stuff you don't really care about. Hip fire. It does add a lot of ADS speed, but it's fine, doesn't matter. Cass's Break isn't bad. I actually like this, because SVA suffers with a lot of recoil. Horizontal recoil. So Cass's Break really cuts that out. Bruin Heavy support, again, just another huge thing for recoil. I think every single underbarrel attachment you should be using is either Bruin Heavy support or Kimura Ryan vertical grip. Because these two have these are huge recoil, minus 14, minus 12. Especially for vertical recoil up and down. So this might be the best thing to use. It just depends, but every single gun should have one or the other. And then the amount of rounds you want. Like, I gotta say it, if you're probably playing solos, 45 should be plenty. But if you're playing squads, you just don't want to run out of ammo, you really hate running out of ammo, you can do 60, but 45 is probably fine. But let's test this out. Now for the entire video, I'm just gonna be using 3 plates. So, no, only 3 plates is what I'm gonna be shooting against, because it is Warzone. If you guys want to see, like, just a normal guns meta video, I'm more happy to do that. This is definitely Warzone, so we're just going to do 3 plays. And SVA is very, very interesting because it has either a fully automatic fire mode or a single fire. So, fully automatic. It does have some recoil, but it is pretty good. Like, you can hammer people down. If you start shooting first, you usually win. That's, I'm not really putting in too much recoil control by myself, not really with the mouse. Another huge thing with the SVA, if you're a single type fire person, semi-auto, it fires 2 shots instead of 1 when it's semi-auto. So look. See that too? So if you spam this, it's super good, it has like no recoil. So that might be a good call. If you like just spamming down, I mean, it's pretty good. It's very, very accurate. So that's always an option. But I would recommend, that's pretty good. Alright, I'll kind of go a little bit faster for static. Obviously, you can skip around the video. This is a really good SMG. This is one of my favorite SMGs in the game right now. Jack Glassless. I use the Jack Glassless a lot, so I would recommend having different weapon skins, just so you can tell the difference. If you don't have weapon skins, they kind of sort of look the same because the optic's so big, it's hard to tell what they are. So, obviously, Jack Glassless. Heavy stock is probably what I use. This gun does suffer from a pretty good amount of recoil, like pretty much every single gun in the game does. But this is going to be the best one for helping you with recoil. It doesn't take the movement speed too much. Again, Bruin Heavy support. I'm going to basically put this, it's massive for recoil. It really, really helps. Some guns will really suffer from vertical recoil, like I said before. Put this guy on. Any gun that really suffers from vertical recoil, it definitely helps. Quartermaster Suppressor I've been loving. It's huge on just massive on recoil gun kick, and it's undetectable by radar, which is nice. It does take away some aim down sight speed, but it might be one of the best suppressors in the game. And I'm going with the light barrel right now. It really helps with movement. You fly with ADS speed, movement speed. It really contradicts the heavy. I wouldn't go with any of the other ones. I mean, this one's okay, but it already kind of does enough damage. It's probably what I'd go with. And to show it off. Now, I'm not even going to be, like, I'm just holding down the button. I'm not even, like, doing any recoil control. So it's really not too bad, like, compared to something else. It really does not have that much recoil. But it is kind of good. It sweeps through people. It doesn't do the most damage, but it is very consistent. You see someone, you really won't miss much. And you have plenty of bullets, which is nice. 50 rounds. And that is, it's already built in the gun, which is good. Alright, so that's the first loadout done. You know, we're going to keep going up. At the end, I'm going to do the best loadout in the whole game. So let's probably go to number 4. So this is, I like to make funky loadouts. I don't like to copy what other people do. I like them to do stuff you don't see usually, which is good because people are going to expect one gun and you pull out something super massive. And I'm trying to get, usually the common COD meta is usually an SMG and AR. If you guys love snipers, you love shotguns, let me out. I'm happy to throw in some of the shotgun and sniper loadouts. But I really think SMGs and ARs are usually the most consistent guns. But just saying that, we have our SMG Striker 9, and we actually have a shotgun here. So we have the KV broadside with the conversion kit. You need a conversion kit. It allows full auto fire, massive amounts of damage. How far it can shoot, recoil is huge, and rate of fire is huge. It just tanks your movement speed. But it's okay, you're not going to be running out of it usually. But this is really, really good. I don't see anybody else playing with this, and this is massive. I don't think this is allowed in rank though. So just note that, but just normal, this is huge. Rear grip, I'm going to be helping out with recoil control. FT, TAC Elite. I'd probably go with this one. I mean, if you wanted to, all these stocks pretty much the same. Like these two are the same. This one's just better right here. Jack Glassless, you don't really need it, but it is a nice, it's a full auto shotgun. It's a killing machine. Again, Bruin Heavy. Just good for recoil. Alright, let's test it out. This is a shotgun, so obviously the closer you are. You see, it does just destroy people. Now, if someone's standing like right there, you would just destroy them. It has really no recoil. It is really good. And obviously, yeah, like I keep saying, when they're right here, it's like 3 shots. It's like destroyed. And it's fully automatic. I'm not even clicking. I love that. I just kind of scouring different guns today. I'm like, oh, I like myself a little good KV broadside. I like that gun back in the day. Stun grenade, you know, these are kind of, it doesn't really matter. Stun grenade is good if you like to rush people, especially with the shotgun. That's why I kind of paired it. But on the stun grenade, you rush with the shotgun. There's nothing they can do. Frag grenade's good if you're super like tactical. Again, this is a good offensive setup. So what you want to do is you want to hold the frag grenade, pull the pin out, wait, then throw it. Then it's going to be no delay time. And the exact same package as before. It's pretty much going to be the same. Alright. Here's kind of a different SMG. I think a lot of people have this leveled up. I'm going with the Striker 9. Striker is good too. They're pretty much the same gun in kind of a weird way. I'm going to go with the Lockman Recon Series stock. Huge for recoil. This is essential. This gun does definitely suffer from recoil, so you put these on. It's massive. Different round mags. I like 40. I think it's fine. If you run out of ammo, if you have the best shot, maybe 50 will be good. It's personal preference. Bruin Heavy support, I like this guy. Or you go the Kimura. You can kind of test out and see what you want. Quartermaster suppressor, it's really huge now. Definitely go with the suppressor on pretty much every single gun you use. Maybe not snipers or something. This is hard. You can go with the Elite Long Barrel, helps with recoil, or you go with the Striker. I think it's fine without a recoil as it is a little hard to use. There is a lot of recoil, but it does definitely work. So you go with one of these. But I'd probably go with this one. It just provides better damage. I don't even really need the stocks. It is an SMG. This is pretty hard hitting. As you see, I mean, I'm holding on my mouse pretty hard. Like, with no recoil control, this thing goes up a pretty good amount compared to like the shotgun. Like, look how much. So, it is good. It does suffer from recoil, so obviously closer you are. But you can destroy people. It doesn't have a really crazy damage fall off. It's just hard to hit far away shots. So maybe you'd want to do this one. I don't know. Feel free to test it out. But I like that one. I like to make unique loadouts. I don't look it up and just see. I like to use stuff that you don't really see anywhere else. That's kind of the cool part about my channel, I think. I'm going with smoke grenade. And I know I said you don't really need the sticky grenade, but I mean, it's personal preference. I'd probably go with the thermite. I mean, you can use a sticky grenade, but they're pretty much the same thing. Thermite just does damage over time. Sticky grenade is not as good as it used to be. It doesn't fully down riot shield players. Smoke grenade versus stam, that's actually hard. It's just how you play. Do you love sprinting? Do you love camping gas? Obviously you're going to want stam. But smoke grenade is good for offense and defense. I don't even use smoke grenades enough. They're so good. The cover is massive. So that might be a good guy to test out. Alright, we got some cool unique guns here. The DG was super popular last season. You guys can just check that in real quick. Recoil reduction. Massive for recoil. You need this for the DG. Jack glassless. Long barrel, just more damage. Cassis break. Let's actually probably change this to quartermaster suppressor. And then high grain rounds just so it does more damage. Let's check this guy out. This is good. Like, this is pretty good right now. Yeah, suffer some recoil. It's not the best, but if you already have a loadout, it's something you can rock, trying to wait to level up different stuff. I like that guy. Alright, here's a super funky one you've never seen anywhere else. And this thing is so good. Sosa Subverter. I know, it's weird. Those are long barrel. That's good. Recoil and doesn't really have any downsides. Quartermaster suppressor. Prone heavy support. But this is such a weird thing that no one ever uses. Incinerary rounds. Probably gonna be like, this is gonna suck. It's no. Just wait till the firing range. This thing is so good. If you want like a gun that just is better than any other gun, this might be the gun for you. And a 30 round mag or 50 round drum. If you're playing duos, squads, get the 50 round drum. If you're playing solos, just do a 30. Whatever you want. Kind of, do you prioritize movement or do you prioritize how much you have to reload? But this thing is amazing. Make sure those incendiary rounds. You don't even really need a scope. This is a good like medium range weapon. And super close range. I just destroyed that guy. You actually just like cut through him like butter. Watch this. Like it just does so much damage over time. And Incinerate slows him down. It freaks people out. Like, look at that. It just, character shows like they're on fire. It's scary. You don't really use Incinerary because it does have a pretty massive damage fall off. But you just destroy it. This is a good one. No one uses this too. I think people don't even know about it. This is a nice one. I got a lot of kills with this guy. Kinda kept it a secret, but here you go. You know it now. Yeah, that's it for that one. Let's see what else we have. We'll save this one for a little bit later. Yeah, SVA. Let's see. Yeah, you know what? We'll do this guy. This is one that was a little bit different. I just thought, yeah, why not try something a little bit different? This is probably, top 3. I'm gonna do the top 1 next. So let's see. We have the Kastov 762. This is like DMZ gun. This was good for last Warzone 2, Warzone 2.0. This was a meta gun. It definitely struggles with recoil, but it's like an AK-47. It's got a massive kick, but it's just putting a lot of damage downstream. It's a good mix between an RPK and like an SMG. This is a big boy gun. There is actually a conversion kit. I've tried it out. It's pretty horrendous. This isn't the best gun, but it is pretty cool actually to test out. It looks sick too. Jack glassless, factory stock. You can kind of put whatever you want in here. That one's fine though. Recoil control. You don't really see this a lot, but you're gonna need recoil control probably. Kimura. It's good for that vertical, and then quartermaster. It's kind of an interesting gun, but you have a lot of rounds, and it does hit hard. It's like the new gun this season. Now, obviously, you can add more rounds to it. You have a bigger magazine. So it's good. Is it the best? No, but I actually like this one. It's pretty cool. Alright. Moving on to Holger. This is what I was talking about. You can change the color of your Jack glassless. I'm not exactly sure where I got this. This is from, but it's nice because you can tell which gun is which. 40 round mag, Jack glassless, Cheerio 6. Amazing. You don't see this good stuff usually. Quartermaster and Heavy Bruin. And 40 round mag. This one's good because that has just no recoil. That has no recoil, and it's very good. Especially if you've already had this leveled up. And this is a good rank gun. Do a lot of damage for rank. There's like no recoil, which is sick. Alright. Yeah, there's all the attachments. Now we're gonna go into the #1 best Warzone loadout. So we have right here. This thing is so good. It's BP-50. I've played so much Warzone over all the years. This is a gun you gotta use. There's no other gun in the world that's better than this right now. And we also have ourselves a little FGX Horus. But let's check out the #1 best gun ranked. So you want a BP-50, which isn't actually too bad to level up. You want a Moat 40 stock. It's nice for gun recoil kick. And it actually adds movement speed. This is this is essential for PP50. Lower heavy barrel, just adds more damage, adds more recoil control. Doesn't do too much mobility. Quartermaster, suppressor, again, monstrous, and Kimura, which I love this. I actually added this on myself. I was kind of looking at all the... There's not a lot of things that are better than the Kimura. Yeah, obviously some really impact your recoil, impact your movement. But I like the Kimura. It's a good middle ground. And 45 round mag is what I would go with. I rock solos of this guy. You're gonna need a 45 round mag. It's so good. You don't usually have to reload. But yeah, let's check this guy out. Again, 3 plates. It says no recoil. You just delete people. You literally delete. They're not even in the game anymore. Oh my gosh, it's so good. And I'm probably gonna play a match of this after I show you this gun. And I'm just gonna show you prove it to you how good it is. This thing is sick. But yeah, it's a big boy P50. PP50. That's definitely, if you have to use one gun for this video, you learn one thing, use this gun. It's huge, you don't even need a scope. For the SMG, I know people are gonna hate, you can use a riot shield, because this is the only gun you really need, the PP50. You don't even really need a second one. But, for squads and stuff, it might be good. This gun's good, because it's just long range, short range, medium range. It's good for everything. You usually can outshoot snipers, because it's just so powerful. But the FJX Horus, which is nice. We have the Night Art model. We're not using the Jack glasses. I think this is good because it gives you a nice view of what's around you. Jack glasses just too close up. But of course, these are pretty much all the same scopes. Choose whatever you want. A Gemini compensated flash hider. This was good a while ago, so either can rock that or the Quartermaster might be better. Edge hand stop. Just give you that extra movement. So it's going to make this gun very, very fast. That's why it's good to go with the BP50, because it kind of offsets it. This is your fast gun. And then high grade rounds, and the system R kit. I'm not exactly sure how to say it. Helps with recoil control, damage. I don't know why this is in the game, but it is. So definitely abuse that. It's a massive. It's just good. This thing is fast. A massive fire rate, which is good. If you miss like a lot of shots, and you're kind of scared, like you don't want a gun that's going to fail you, there's plenty of shots. This is very quick fire. You're firing a lot of rounds at a time, which is nice. But yeah, that was some of the best loadouts in the game. If you guys have any more questions, if you guys want to see like shotgun metas and stuff, I'm more than happy. I have so many metas saved, and I'm happy to create any more. Any comment you guys leave, or any new video, literally just one comment, I'm more than happy to make a different video. But now, I want to prove to you guys how good this BP50 is. It's just massive. So let's check it out in just a Battle Royale solos. See you there.
Gas is inbound, marking a new safe zone. Only 10 left. Solid copy. Strike underway. No targets hit. High value contracts are in play. More risk, more reward. Good work. That's how it's done.